aging mother, second. My mother used to be a quiet, diligent, hardworking, caring, and a really shy mother. She almost never lost her temper and never scolded at us 5 children. So during my childhood, I always have a feeling of peaceful and harmony family. I grew up in a big family, and you know, big family always have a lot of activities and arguments. But my mom always reacted quietly, and she seems to accept everything happened to her. So, and she never asked us to follow her lifestyle and her rules. So during my childhood, I could do almost everything I wanted to try. Later, when I grew up, I look back on my childhood life. I appreciate how my parents, my mother, created and gave us the freedom of being ourselves and to try everything we want. And I realized my mother's silent react to the world has a great impact to my childhood life. My mother created a home that when I feel tired, I can always return and be relaxed. Things has changed years ago when my father and grandmother died. She was lonely and lost her value of life. Her health condition has been decreasing since then. I started to take over a lot of housework and took her to the doctors. Worse and worse, her health become. I'm so frustrated to see her health condition getting worse and worse. Last year, she got shingles. In Chinese, we say 带状疱疹. And she was totally beaten up by this disease. And she focused on her pain and wished the doctor to cure her pain and numb us from the disease. 2 years of endless doctors. One doctor said to her, there's no medicine. You have got depression. You need to take depression medicine from on. She couldn't accept it and keep asking God to give her a right doctor to cure her pain with the right medicine. We are so frustrated and by her attitude, and even impatient, and arguments starts in the family. I'm sometimes irritated by her behavior and cannot facing the true problem of his aging. And I sometimes yell at her and try to wake her up. You must face the reality. But when I calm down, I look at my mother and see a person's life journey. A person who had devoted her youth, her healthy life to a family, but now facing the problem of aging. I know in her mind, she couldn't accept it. And I when I certainly love my mother, and I know even at this moment of her difficult time, she loves me. And I try to, after all this process of endless doctors and painful journey of not seeing hope of getting better, I record and try to find a way to have a better interaction with my mom and try to comfort myself, my tired heart. So I record and think what makes me feel better when I was a girl, when I encountered troubles. And I realized my mom's silent accompaniment has a great impact to me. She encouraged, she built up my confidence and encouraged me to learn, to explore, and to help others. And I realized that her unconditionally accompanied by my loving mother build up my strength. So now, at this moment of her life, I realized my mom's silent accompanying and support when I was young encouraged me. So, and the home she created, whenever I feel tired, I can go home. It's the most valuable thing for a family. So now, I think instead of trying to wake her up to face the reality, my silence accompanied in return would be the most valuable and supportive for her at this moment of her life difficulties. Toastmaster.